Hey everybody, it's Kristina of Crafty Paws. I wanted to share with you guys my second swing card. I followed a tutorial that was made by Peggy, who's JP Peggy 2 here on YouTube, and then I switched it up a little bit and made it also into a shaker card. You probably couldn't see that, it was probably just blurry, but I'm going to do a tutorial now to share with you guys how I did this. I think it came out so cute, and all I did was use a Martha Stewart punch for the butterfly. I punched out two so that the back side would also have that pattern color paper. And the back says butterfly kisses and birthday wishes. This will be a birthday card from my dad for his 80th birthday. And I think it's super fun, especially with all the little sequins that I was able to put in there. And so let me start with this tutorial. I start off first with the base. The measurements, I switched up a little bit from Peggy's, made it just a little bit wider so that I could use slightly bigger dies. And so this is 4.5 by 7.5. And then I scored at 2 7/8 and 3 7/8, just like in her tutorial. Then for the pattern paper, I used 2 5/8 by 4 1/4, right? It's a little bit longer again here. And 3 3/8 by 4 1/4. And don't worry about writing down all these measurements. I'm going to put all of the measurements on my blog, and I'll put a link in the description box below so you can check out the blog and have all of that stuff written out for you. So I followed her tutorial and used the largest die from this Nestability Spellbinders Flowers. 3 beautiful results, it says. And then I took the second size down and put it inside and tried to line it up exactly. And this time I'm going to just punch, oops, I'm going to cut out the whole thing. So I'm not going to worry about stopping at the score lines like I did for the flip part of it. I'm going to cut the whole inside flower out. So that's where, and I just used a little teeny bit of washi tape to hold it in place, because that's where I'm going to create the window for the shaker part of the card. So I'm going to punch that out. And see, this is, right? You fold it this way and this way. Oops, sorry. So that's the flip. And I'm going to now explain how I do the shaker portion. And that is by, so that's the base. Now here on the front, this will be the front, right? You flip it, that'll be the front. And on that, I cut out of cereal boxes this shape using those same 2 dies, the largest and the next size down. I cut it out like 4 times just to give it some depth. But if you had a different kind of die that could cut through chipboard, you could probably just do it once or twice. And that depth is so that the shaker pieces have places to move around and shake around in. So I glued all of those together for that depth. And where is that other piece? I cut a piece of like plexi. It's really thick packaging, clear packaging material. This one has some scratches on it, but this is the best one that I had. And I used a large die cut just to cut one flower out. That'll be on the top. And then I cut out some pattern paper, again, the large and the medium, and I'm going to glue all of that down. And then on this side of it, I'm going to lay in the sprinkles or the, sequins or, seed beads or whatever inside. And then I cut out another flower, the pattern paper. This is a sky pattern. And after I put the seed beads in there, I'm going to put that down, and then another decorative little ring for the back side. So I can stamp out my sentiment back here. And then on this side, see, it'll have all the shakers in there. I punched out a couple of little elephants using this Martha Stewart punch instead of the butterfly. And I'm just going to glue these down and maybe put some hearts up here flying up, because the sentiment I'm planning to use for this card is going to say, love you tons. Not original, but I think it'll work. And I have someone in mind to receive this card. And then, just to help out in terms of which adhesives to use, you can use your regular ATG gun or any kind of, rolling tape for the pattern paper, obviously. But for the acetate or plexi, whatever you end up using, I found Glossy Accents works to adhere anything onto that, whether it's the decorative pieces up on the front or whether it's this, decorative ring on the front, or if it's to, adhere the plexi or the acetate to the spacers, either Glossy Accents or E6000. And that's it. That's the whole card. I will put some pictures. This is my little elephant one. This one I used the Martha Stewart elephant punch, and I just punched it on reverse side so that they're facing each other. And I haven't decided whether or not I should add little hearts on the top as well. But inside, I use these really sweet pearly hearts that were gifted to me by Alicia of Alicia's Glitz and More. And the little sequined hearts, they're not sequins, they're blingy hearts, that's it. I picked the blue and the yellow ones out because I thought that would go well. And those I got from Rhonda, who's Heart Music Soul RJ. And I think that came out super cute. And the back, as I had said, it says, love you tons. And that's from a sticker pack. Hope you all are doing well, and thanks for watching. I hope this tutorial inspires you guys to try this shaker swing card.